What up, players? It's WarbossTae up in his mug. Welcome to my studio, and I am showing off the completed Grey Knights commission. 32 models in total, with a mixture of different models from the Dark Vengeance kit, so a bunch of Dark Angels, a couple of Khorne Berserkers, some metal Stern Guard veterans, the old out-of-print Stern Guard veterans, and a couple of actual Grey Knights hiding out. So the goal that I tried to keep with this project was to make my Grey Knights very individual from the next. I didn't want, even though there were some kind of identical sculpts, I didn't want them to look similar to each other. And the way that I got about this was with the shoulder pads. Mostly all of them have a red and white split up shoulder pads. Half of them I did white script on the red areas and a black sword. And the other half I did, well, you can't really see it there. Let me see if I can find a white sword with red, or with black script. The tricky thing is a lot of these, because they're because they're on the Dark Vengeance kits, they have these sculpted on tactical arrows, so I wasn't able to... There we go. Here we've got a guy in the back with a white sword and black script. I also hand painted all of the freehand. Sometimes I like to use my Micron Arts pens, but I decided to do the script and stuff in brush. So all of them just about have individualized freehand on it. This is a Warboss level, so I didn't go too crazy with the freehand, but I did want to include some of it. And also, to make them more Grey Knighty, I also gave them a quartered, on their left knee pad, quartered red and white pattern. You can take a look at this guy because he's also got some pretty cool lightning claw effects going on. There's the knee pad. Any one of them that have these circular knee pads, I gave them this pattern. The reason is because most Grey Knights, or just about all Grey Knights, are not supposed to have that. They're supposed to have these sculpted gold embossed kind of knee pads. And because most of them were from Dark Vengeance and therefore regular Space Marine kits, I decided to give them something unique like that there. I want to show you what I did for the highlighting and shading technique. I painted the model up in Runefang Steel, and as some of you have seen, I did a lot of blue shading with Guilliman Blue, but I wanted to make it look more silver. So I highlighted up a lot of Runefang Steel, and then what I did was, you can't really tell because of the lighting, but on the inside of the legs, I did Leadbelcher. On the front parts that are facing down towards the armor, I did Leadbelcher. So it creates a very distinct divide between the darker areas of the armor and the lighter areas. So I think the client's going to be happy with this. I think the client's going to be especially happy because I also did, like I mentioned before, all of these crystal weapon techniques that I've learned from doing my Eldar. And I'm really happy with it. So let me know what you guys think of it. It's 32 models in all. It took me 2 weeks, I believe, a little bit over 2 weeks. I think so. When did these come in? About 2 weeks ago. So I'm really happy that I was able to churn them out. I'm building a bunch of Necrons, so stay tuned for tutorials on that. And you can check more pictures out at my blog, WarbossTaeStudios.com/blog, or my Facebook at WarbossTae. Thanks.